Hello dudes and babes, DT here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're here for the first time. And if you are, I hope you will consider subscribing so I can see you again. So today was an amazing Boom Beach day. I am glowing and I'm so happy, and let me tell you, it has been a long time coming, and today I finally defeated Dr. T, all 7 stages, and I was able to get through it, and it was such a journey. Stage 7 was definitely not easy. I've attacked like a few times without ever deploying my troops, so I can just figure out like the placement of GBE, you know, where I need to spend this versus that. So let's get in this and I will show you what happened. And I also recorded stage 7 live without doing a voiceover because I was way too like tense and I couldn't speak. I'm still not going to be able to speak for like next 5 hours because I think I lost my voice screaming when I actually saw that I got through 7 stages of Dr. T. All right, so let me have a sip of water. And now let's go and look into it. Okay, so I'm not going to show you stages 1 or 2. I actually got through them without even deploying new troops. I just did it with the use of GBE, just as you see right here. Same with stage 2. On stage 3, I lost 0 troops, so it was super easy. So let's go into stage 4. On stage 4, I lost 3 Zukas, and that wasn't so bad. Nope, don't want to share it. I just want to watch it. All right, let's view the battle. And actually today too, for some reason, I haven't been able to review and replay stage number 6, like 30 seconds into the end of the stage. I am not able to finish watching it. So let's hope that maybe right now I'll be able to show it to you full length. So here we go. Stage 4 of Dr. T. It was really, really easy. I had so much GBE and I wasn't even boosted. I actually boosted quite heavily for stage 7. For stage 6, I was not boosted all that much. I boosted one of my 36 or 38% GBE boost statue, so basically got like 72% bonus on that one. So stage 3 or stage 4 was quite easy. Only lost 3 Zukas, no big deal. Stage 5 was also pretty easy. I lost a good amount of troops, 10 Zukas and 4 heavies, but not anything too bad. So what I did here, of course, I cleared off the rocket launcher first, and then I got rid of the shock launcher on the left, the first one, but not the second one. The second one I actually just decided to keep and took it off and took it out once I deployed my troops. I felt like because it was clustered so close with everything else, I could just, you know, shock that cluster of defenses and then take them out altogether instead of actually wasting my GBE. I just walked up my troops right there and took it down. All right, so let's deploy our troops, and look at that. I actually threw a med kit on a sniper tower. Well, you know, probably because like I injured a sniper and needed to patch him up. Anyway, that was a little bit of a mistake there. Poor throwing. So we got up to the troops, and I basically just took out all the defenses. I kept shocking the cluster with shock launcher, and then I ran out of the GBE and basically didn't even bother. And watch that, I actually flared onto the ground today and not onto another defense buildings, because I know that I make that mistake all the time, and you constantly remind me that that's not the best way of flaring. So I've been listening. Look at me. All right, so for stage 6, what I did first is I actually first used my GBE. I didn't actually deploy my troops, as you can see. What I did is I dropped a bunch of my barrages just to see what it will take to clear out certain defenses. I do that really often when I get into stage 6. Sometimes I even do it on stage 5. I think it's a better use of 19,000 gold than it is if you just deployed your troops and made a mistake and then ended up paying money to retrain the entire battalion, basically. So I cleared a few things. I figured out what is going to work and what is not going to work, and then I just jumped right in. Okay, so I only did one pre-clearing just to figure it out, and then I jumped in. Lost a ton of troops. By the time my Zukas walked up to the HQ, my heavies were gone. So for a second, I was like biting my nails and hoping that I am going to get through it and I'm going to make it out alive. And I did, which was really fun and awesome. So I cleared off a little bit of stuff in the front, and then I deployed my troops, clustered them on the right, and then look at that, once again flaring onto the ground and not onto the defense buildings. I've been listening, I promise. I have listening skills. Okay, so I actually went ahead and went from the Oh, see, that's again, I'm not able to finish off the remainder of Dr. T Stage 6. I'm not sure if it's something with my phone or there's something going on the back end. So I got through stage 6. Oh, basically, if you saw like at the very end, all of my Zukas ended up right by the HQ, and by the time they got there, there were basically no heavies at all, and I was like, oh, am I going to survive? And of course I did, which is why we are watching the replay of a victory. All right, so for stage 7, I did a few drops of GBE just to figure out, okay, should I GBE this, should I GBE that, instead. And like you see, I've done that quite a few times just to figure out which one is going to be the best strategy. And I know you're like thinking you're crazy, you wasted so much money, but in my book, I really wanted to get through Dr. T for a very long time. I've been trying to do it, for an immense amount of time, ever since Dr. T stages have been changed and the cycle has been changed into the current cycle. So I'm so proud of myself for doing this, and I don't even care that I've wasted all that money on trying it out. So let's take a look at Dr. T's stage 7 in live replay. I've actually, like I said, recorded it, so let's go ahead and watch it. All right, so here we are. I went ahead and deployed my troops. I went ahead and started the attack, and basically I just ended up barraging the, barraging the rocket launcher right in the middle, dead in the middle. And if you see, there are 2 of them right over here. So it was important for me to take out both the rocket launcher closer to the shore and closer to the HQ, and also it was really, really important to take out that sniper tower at at 2 o'clock of the HQ, because basically that sniper tower has really long range, and if I put my troops right over in the corner on the left, the sniper tower would eventually take them out. So what I did there is I actually went ahead and cleared off the second rocket launcher. Then I started off with the removal of the sniper tower, and it had such high amount of health, so I had to waste a lot of artillery shots, but I had to get that done. And after that, I was actually considering removing the machine guns, and I tried, but not enough GBE there, and I thought, okay, I probably am just going to have to go ahead and deploy. So I deployed, flared my troops on the left right away, and then I shocked the defenses right by the shore because I did not want to have to deal with them. Then I shocked the boom cannons right over on the left-hand side, walked up my troops down there, and started packing the attack from the left. I was so nervous. I cannot even express to you in real word terms how nervous I was. You just had to have seen me, and I'm actually quite happy I didn't record it, because I feel like if I was recording it, I probably would have gone into another one of my moments of massive panics with Boom Beach and maybe would not have gotten through it. So my Zukas were basically almost on their own. Look at that, I only have 2 heavies left over here, and from there on I'm like, I have to reflare and I have to cover up my ladies so they can get up over in the corner. And unfortunately there is this pesky, stinky, stinchy cannon right above the HQ, of course with the mortar, and so you better believe I was just sitting here sweating bullets when the smoke wore off and I was within the range of that cannon. And then I have just a few Zukas left, and look at that, they were actually able to take out Dr. T's stage 7 all on their own while I was sitting here and holding my breath the entire time. I feel like I haven't taken a single breath in such a long time. And then the HQ goes up in the flames, and I just got up and started screaming. I am so happy. Here is to the first victory, full victory with Dr. T. All 7 stages eliminated. Hoping I can do this again, and hoping next time I will be a little less nervous because I've already pioneered this frontier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little later, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, DT is out.